All right, we are recording. Hi, Laura. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, from puking children to children that are still up. I had a fun one too, called pooping in the swim diaper and sitting in your car seat. That was real fun on the way home.
Ew.
Ew.
Yep, got to do that bath before I ate my dinner tonight.
Ew.
Oh, it's been a day, I'll tell you. Okay, so, all right. So first of all, I want to talk to you guys about new consultant training, just to make sure that we are all on the same page and that all your teams are on the same page. Okay. Because basically, when we are adding these people's, and I have talked to many home office people. Okay. So they've said that what they have found is that directors that recruit, typically the people, will stay, at the business and start working and stuff. But what they are finding is when non-directors further down are recruiting people, they're recruiting these people, and they're not staying with the company very long or lasting. So they're trying to figure out where the connection is not happening with those new consultants. Okay. So I want to be sure when it comes to our personal team that your downline, okay, if someone on your team added someone, that you're reaching out to that person to make sure they understand how to train this new consultant and they're not getting lost in the mix. Does that make sense? That your people are not adding someone and they're really not being trained properly. Okay. So and if any of you need me to do this new consultant call with you, I am more than happy to do that. I know I've already done it with several of you on this page, but if you're like, I don't know what she's talking about when she's talking about this new consultant training call, okay, we will help you. Okay. So I'm going to get on our director page first, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I have on there. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I guess I need to share my screen, don't I? Hold on a second. You're looking at me. That's okay. It'll probably make you dizzy by me scrolling through all this stuff anyways. Okay, there is our page. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around so you all can see it here. I'm going to share screen. Maybe. Hold on. There we go. All right. You are looking at yourself right there. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down here. Okay, this is all in the pin post. Okay, I feel like some of us still don't know what's in the pin post. Okay, so in the pin post, and it's always going to be here. Okay, first of all is the monthly to-do list. So if you don't know, if you're like, I don't even know what I really should be doing as a director, here's the monthly to-do list. The 1st, the 3rd, the 4th, the 15th, 16th, and on through the month, a list of what you should be doing throughout the month. Okay, so there is that. Now, if you click on here, you're going to see several links. Okay, the first link, if you open it up, is going to be the cooking show information. Okay, we still have so many people posting on our page that don't even have a clue that this is available. Okay, I'm getting ready to pin it to the top of our hotshot page as well. Okay, but if you have any of your downline people that are asking about cooking shows, this is what you share with them. Okay, this first here, this is the video that I watched as at conference before I had a clue what station style shows were. I had never done one. This is the video right here that taught me how to do them. Okay, so I shared it right here. So if you don't know, I watched this video and that's how I learned. But then I also have myself doing my own cooking show. Okay, now this is the intro to the show. This is demonstrating the products. Here's the tickets and closing of the show. Okay, so then if you go down, this just talks about taking host packets in your calendar, what to take to a show. This is a recording of me doing 2 host coaching calls. So if you're like, I don't know how to do a host coaching call, or I don't know how to teach my team to do a cooking show host coaching call, there's 2 back-to-back videos of me right there doing one. Okay, this information page right here, that is what I fill out while I'm doing this host coaching call. Okay, so you click on that, print it out, have it ready, do your host coaching call. Okay, so this is what is included in my my packet for my cooking show. My host letter, there it is, host and guest special, a copy of receipt, opportunity brochure, 2 catalogs. There it is. That's what goes in my cooking show packets. This is how to make a red stamp invite. I tell people how to do it. I say invite 50 people, so you get 12 to 15 in attendance. Here's what one of mine says. There's a picture of one. This person's actually on our team now, so that's pretty cool. This is this is how to make labels. If you want to put labels on your mini invites to give, because what I do is I print out 1 sheet of labels to go in that packet. If I already gave the packet, then I send the label separate. But I put 1 sheet of labels with their host information on it, and then I mail it to them for them to put on the mini catalogs and pass them out. Okay, so that's the link to that. This is what I do for all of my, if you have trouble with cancellations, or you want to be sure that they keep the party date that you have, this is what I write on an envelope. And it says, do not open to our show. Keep your scheduled date at your party. You can open this to see an extra gift from me. This is void if opened. Okay. Inside, I cut a picture out of something in the catalog or print it off of market imagery. So you can do, I give egg cookers. That's what I give. So you can give whatever you want though. These are my theme cooking shows. Here's my host selection guide. This is what I laminated. I take to every cooking show that has all of my themes on it. I flip through and I tell them, here's the different themes that I offer for my shows. Okay, here is a picture of the wine, cheese, and chocolate information. Here's the scorecard that they fill out for the wine, cheese, and chocolate tastings. Here is the cheesy bruschetta dip. Here's the peanutty brownie, the fruit topped pizza, and the lava cake. This is everything you need to do a wine, cheese, and chocolate tasting show. Here's the grocery list for the hot and cheesy bruschetta dip. There's the peanutty brownie. So this is kind of an example if they said, hey, I want to do the cheesy bruschetta and a peanutty brownie. That's what I sent them. Okay, this is a chocolate fondue. This is the fruit top pizza. Okay, here's the Mexican margaritas. Here's the chicken fajitas and the fiesta chicken dip. These are the 2 options that I give for a fajita margarita party. There's the margarita recipe. Here's the fiesta chicken dip grocery list. There's the rush hour fajita grocery list. There's the margarita grocery list. Here's salad and sangria. Okay, sangria. Here's the 2 salad options that I give. Is the Southwest salad or the California Cobb salad. Those are the 2 that I offer. This is what you print out and put at the stations. Print it out, slide it in a pocket protector. That's what you get. Okay, here's the sangria recipe. There's my California chops, because this was a combination. This is what I sent to one host that wanted to do that Cobb salad and the sangria. And this is the Southwest salad one. So literally everything that I do in the whole process is right here, pinned to the top of our page. Okay, so be sure that your team knows that that is an option. Okay, the next one. This is welcome new consultants. This is the information that you're actually sharing with your new consultants. This first one is a welcome video from me. When they join your team, send them this welcome video, okay? You can actually, what you do is you just take this Okay, take this, copy link address, message it to them. Okay, this is what you're sharing with them. They can click, whoops, where'd it go? They can click and watch this to say, this is some really important videos that you will need to know as you're starting your business. How to activate your website and set it up. 30 and 90 day, how to set up your direct deposit, your 30-day bonus, what PC bucks are, how to create a show link, how to create a show right there. I showed them how to create a show, and where the host and guest special, and how to, I probably need to update this because this is actually probably where it used to be under my shows instead of where they just switched it to. But this is what you're sending your new consultants. You can copy that link, send that to them. That's one of the steps, okay? Now, this, whoops. Where did my Facebook go? Did I click out of it? Oh, there you are. Okay, so here, this is your information. Okay, this is what you are going to do. This is the new consultant checklist for someone that has recruited. Okay, so that other one is what you're sending them. Okay, this is the strong start call. Okay, this is what you print off. This is the checklist. Okay, here's the document of a checklist to do while you're on the call with your new consultant. This is a video of me doing a strong start call. Okay, so if you're like, I don't know what to say on these calls, right here is how to, the checklist that you print out while you're doing the call. Okay, this is the part that people are getting lost, that is not happening. Okay, so then after you do, you're going to send them that link that I just showed you. You're going to have this first call with them. If you're not comfortable with that, I can help you do one. Okay, then you're going to, this is that welcome video again. Okay, I just included it on here so you remember, because remember, this is your checklist. So new consultant, be sure to send them this link that has all those videos on it. Add them to your team page and our executive, if you have a team page, and our executive team Hotshots page. Add them to the team Hotshots new consultant page. Have them click on each of these new consultant trainings 1 through 4 and look up through each post. This is new consultant training that we did back in March, and this is all the trainings. Okay, now if we click on here, it's going to say you're leaving Evernote. Okay, new consultant training number 1. Okay, if for some reason this does not pop up, what they are wanting to do is just, so you can see in here, there's Shelly. She tagged someone. Okay, I can delete these. Okay, see, I tagged my new people. This is what I went in here and I said, okay, here I want you, this, if they scroll down to the bottom, this has all of those, it's just information about becoming, when they first become a consultant, that they need to know. Okay, so tell them to go through and scroll to the bottom. And if they have a question, some of these, you know, have answers. Okay, some of these, you know, if they look through it, then their question may have been answered already on here. Okay, so if you look at this training, okay, it's going to walk you through how to do each of these. So this is what every single one of our new people should have this done. They should have a first call, and they should have this information right here sent to them individually, add them to the team pages, add them to this training. Okay, every single new person. Okay, if you can't, like I said, if this is not opening up for you, here's what you do. Okay, you go on. Let's see if I can find. Usually I don't have to scroll real far before someone's posted on our team page, but I just have to go. Okay, so if you go to our team page and you click on events, okay, then now they're by, so go to March, see right here where it says new consultant training number 4, new consultant training number 3, new consultant training number 2, new consultant training number 1. You click on those and you tag them. Okay, that's all you have to do. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. They're just under events on our team page. Scroll to March. Okay, if you can't for some reason get that link to pull up, that's where you're going to tag them and add them to. This has so much new consultant information that they need to know on each of these trainings. They can just scroll through on their time and see the answers to them. Okay, so basically they go to the bottom of the event and then scroll back through. Okay, all right, so I wanted to be sure that you each knew exactly hold on, stop share. I want to be sure that each of you knew exactly what each new consultant needed. Okay, and every consultant on our team was being trained the exact same way. That's super important because I don't want anyone to get lost, you know, in the middle of stuff. Okay. Now something else that I really would like to start doing, with those of you that feel comfortable with it, okay, is instead of, because used to I would do a Zoom new consultant training, you know, a couple times a month on a Wednesday night. If all of us are doing these trainings with each of our new consultants, I don't think it's necessary that I do a new consultant training, but what I do think might be helpful is if each of you would either go live or do a Zoom call on a Wednesday night, you know, like we take turns. We'll be 17 of us, you know, it would be quite the rotation, okay? If you feel comfortable with it. But all it is it's not doing the new consultant training. All it is setting up a Zoom and saying, if there's any new consultants that have any questions and would like some help, you know, this director and this director, you know, you could do 2 of you at a time, or we could do 1, is going to be available for any questions, okay? And you may not have anyone, you know, that gets on that evening, but I feel like some of our consultants are maybe slipping through the cracks some and maybe not getting all their questions answered. Okay, some of you are really good at new consultant training, and I know that everyone gets training real well, and then some of you may not be as comfortable with it yet. So if we had someone, you know, just available, you know, let's say 8:30 on a Wednesday night, just to set up a Zoom and say so-and-so, and maybe you had something that went really good, like you had a really cool booking technique, and maybe you could share that for 10 minutes and then ask them if they have any questions. What do you guys think about something like that?
I think it's a great idea.
Thanks, Gail. Was that you or Emma?
Says Emma.
It says Emma. So basically, like I said, it would just be, and it doesn't have to be everyone at first, but it's not like it's going to be anything that difficult either. It's just going to be that you're available for questions and stuff. I just don't know if at this point, I mean, and this is a director call. I mean, our consultants are on here. So this is your time to state your opinion. If you feel like we need to be doing something different, new consultant wise, if you think that I should do the new consultant trainings, I just want to get your feedback, because we've done them a few different ways. But I was offering the new consultant, you know, trainings, and I would only have a few people. I mean, a bajillion people would be tagged, and I would have 2 people on. So
I think that the ideal that you came up with directors, one or two being available, or even just one, is a good ideal, because a new consultant comes in, and now, because I just had one, they have so much to go through, and so much told to them, and so much showed to them, that it all becomes like, oh, even though we've covered it, she still has questions, and that's normal. That's what I tell, that is normal. I'm here. So
that's
yes.
exactly right. And what I have found with new consultants, you guys can either back me up or disagree. I had 2 new consultant trainings today that I was doing at virtual parties. And one of them texted me and she was just like, I'm so sorry. I know I've asked so many questions today. I feel just so dumb because I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like, listen, no one knows what they're doing when they first start. But sometimes they may feel more comfortable just hopping on and asking someone that's maybe not their director a question than feeling like they're just bombarding their own director with questions all the time. Does that make sense? And maybe they're getting someone else's opinion and view. Maybe you guys do have some different virtual party techniques that may help them, or maybe you have, something that you can share. That's where I feel like all of you have different strengths. All of you do. Like, I think that, like Kayla, she may want to say something about host coaching. Brandy may say, hey, I'm going to show you how to do an awesome go live video. Whatever you feel like and it's whatever you feel comfortable. You say, we can post every morning saying, hey, this director is going to do a Zoom call tonight. She's going to be talking a little bit about bleh. Or, if you don't feel comfortable with that, then you can just say she's just going to be on this evening on this Zoom link. If you just have any questions, then, she's going to be available. So I think it would just be a good option. Just so new consultants, I don't ever want to hear a new consultant say what I've seen in other teams is, I don't feel like I got my questions asked, or I don't feel like I got the help I need. If there is some, it's like we've given you every single option of it, to have what you need. So, and like I said, with how many there is of us, you would be doing it every few months, like it wouldn't be, it's not going to be every Wednesday night at all. So, just something to think about. I'm just kind of trying to, and I go to executive seminar at the beginning of October. I'm sure I'm going to get all different kinds, and that's the kind of stuff that we're going to talk about. I'm constantly, and if you guys haven't figured that out yet, I'm constantly trying to figure out what's the best things for our team. What is the best training? What helps new consultants the best? What is the way that we need to do our virtual? I am picking brains all over this company, trying to figure out how to give you guys the best, the best of everything that we can give. And so do know that.
Melody.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about something. One thing that I've noticed whenever we used to do these is maybe another alternative would be, and since there obviously are some of us that stay home during the day, maybe if we offered a time other than Wednesday nights, because that is, for some people, that's a horrible time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if it was just a matter of somebody getting on the page and posting, like if I got on the page and posted, if you had created a Zoom link or whatever and just had this one link that we used all the time for training, like, it could be the page that we could always click on and just say, hey guys, I've got some time between 12 and 12:20 tomorrow, or you know what I'm saying, like today or whatever, like I'm going to be on in a couple hours today. Because if you post something to Team Hotshots, it's going to hit everybody's notifications and be like, if you have any questions, feel free to jump on there and ask me or something. And then if the link's posted, maybe they could just, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if anybody will actually get on or not, but I know Wednesday nights for a lot of people around here at least are bad, just because a lot of people have got church stuff going on. And during the week, sports and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I think that it would be good maybe to switch it up some, because maybe not everyone do it during the day, maybe not everyone do it at night. So you kind of have that option. Maybe you do it over lunch, I have a lunch, because some people could take a lunch break. Some people can do a 9 o'clock in the morning. Some people can do, a 9 o'clock at night. Whatever maybe time works best, for you, maybe is when you can do it. But just giving that option so that they know that they can come on if they have a have a question and something that I personally want to do every week myself is offer, just some sort of training, some sort of training, whether it's boosting we're getting ready to do that virtual thing, which is going to be amazing. Okay. So if you guys have not clicked that you're going to that yet, it's going to be a really good virtual training. So, it's got executives, nationals on there. And if you, does everyone know what I'm talking about? I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Because that, a part of me feels bad, guys. This is what I love about the fact that we're an executive team right now. Some people are like, well, how is this really going to benefit us? I have all these executives and nationals asking me, hey, Melody, will you be in this group and help us train with this? Can we add our teams to do this together? The director training that I'm going to talk about in a second is going to be amazing that we're doing. And, this virtual training, I had Sharon Zellen message me last night. I know she's on our page and I know she saw about this training and she's not in it, and so it's like, okay, why am I being asked to do some of this stuff and some of these other people are not? But it's just, we have amazing, I couldn't even tell you how many executives we have that are on our page that are not on our team, just watching different stuff, and home office people, but they are like, I had several messages. What is this group you guys are doing? Can I just be a fly on the wall and just see what it is? And if it's something that I want to do with my team, so it's really cool that we are getting to do this opportunity with several of these other teams, because there's only, 7 of us, executives that are doing it, and there's 50 something in the company. Okay. So we are getting a lot of good information that I hope will benefit our team coming in. So, all right. So something else that I wanted to talk to you about is the director training. Okay. When I was asked to be a part of this director training, I was looking to do something a little bit different after conference in our director bound training, because I knew we had so many people that were interested in becoming directors. And I just wanted to be sure that we were giving the best training that we could give. And I feel like this training that we're doing was developed by another executive leader. You guys will see her videos on there. But what it really needs is what it really needs is we need to do more accountability. Okay, so more accountability with the people on your team. So what I want you guys to do first is I want to be sure that I have a binder. Okay, and in this binder, I am going to have information. Right now I have all of those slips that everyone filled out at our training that we did, but what I want, what I would say would be the best idea is for you guys to have a binder, have a folder, something that has all of, the people that are interested in becoming directors. Okay. You're going to have that information in this binder. Okay. You're going to have tabs with each of their names on them. Okay. And maybe you don't have anyone right now. That's okay. I still want you to be a part of this director training, and I want you guys to watch what is happening. Okay. Because then when you have someone that's interested, you are already going to know what this training looks like. Okay. So those of you that have people though, Kayla has, I don't even know how many she has, a butt ton. But have these tabs with these people's name, because you guys are going to be, doing these calls with these people. Okay. So what we're going to do on Tuesday, because this is what I typically do anyways, is kind of an introductory call on Tuesday night for all of the people that are on that Aspire to Be, that are on your teams. It's going to be for them. Okay. I'm going to welcome everyone. I'm going to give the general information of what this program looks like and what their expectations are. Okay. So I'm going to have this on the, for the Aspire to Be. Now, what after that call, okay, it is going to be your guys' job to reach out to the people that are directly under you to have the first call with them. Okay. Now you're like, well, what the world am I supposed to talk about on these calls? Okay. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share this information on our director page. Okay. So right here, I stopped sharing. Hold on. I keep forgetting you guys can't see, and I just keep pushing buttons. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so this is the Evernote link with the Aspire to Be 7-week training. We already did the week 1. It was the welcome week. Okay, right there. Welcome week, invitation, they're all in there. Okay, and if you still have someone that's interested, I mean, basically we're just starting. Okay, so here is the week that we just started today, Sunday. Okay, so here's Sunday, week 1, belief 1. Okay, if you click on week 1 and you scroll, this is what, for those of you that are actually in charge of leading one, this is what they're doing. They're copying, pasting, putting in the picture, and they're just posting. It's 3 posted a day, 1, 2, 3, day 1, morning, afternoon, inspiration. So they're just loading this in, you know, post my party, send, share, whatever. Okay. So if you scroll down to the very bottom, I went too far. Right there, for directors only, not to be posted in the group, weekly questions for coaching one-on-one with team members. Click on that, coaching questions. Wait for it. Oh, it's a Word file. It may take a while to open it. I won't worry about opening it up if it's going to take a minute. My Word is all jacked up on here for some reason. But that's where you're going to find it. Okay, is at the bottom. Oh, okay, at the bottom here of each of these weeks. Okay, so just click on whatever week it is. We are starting on week 1. Week 1 started today. Okay. Coaching questions. So after the Tuesday kickoff call where I'm sharing with them what to do, you'll click on that week and then you can do a phone call. The phone calls are not supposed to last more than 15 minutes. It's a short call. It's a check-in call. It's a where's your calendar at call. Okay. That's the kind of stuff that you're going to be checking in with them to know that, okay, what are your recruits look like this month? How many shows do you have? Do you have your 8 shows? You know, are you getting recruits that you need? Questions that they may have, that kind of stuff, okay? So that it's just supposed to be a long call. It's supposed to be a pretty quick call. So the link for this, I will post on our director page, okay? So it will be on there. Is there any questions? So being sure you know who is in your Aspire to Be is key number 1, okay? And being able to reach out to them, okay? So be sure that, I mean, it's 3 posts a day, okay? So just go on there every day and click on and make sure that you know the information that's happening in this, especially if you have someone that's, you know, going through this. How would you do a call with them, talking to them, if you have no earthly idea what's being posted in this group? Okay, it's going to help you guys grow as well. Not only is it going to help these directors, but this is, I mean, it's really good information. If you guys haven't watched that Finding Your Why video yet, it's amazing. Okay, some of you that haven't seen some of these videos and stuff yet, I would highly encourage you, you know, to go back through and watch some of this stuff, because it's going to help you grow in your own business too. Okay, which is why I would like for you guys to see it, because this is a totally new program, totally new material that none of you have seen before. So it would help you all grow in your own business, because who doesn't need 2 recruits and 8 shows a month? Because that's the goal of these people that we have on there. That should be our goal as directors as well. Okay, so be sure you go and figure out yourself how to have 8 shows and 2 recruits every month. Okay, last thing that I want to talk with you about is the new outline that's going to be coming your way. Okay, it is on Post My Party right now. I am in the process of putting it on SendShare. It takes forever to put on SendShare. Okay, so it is a process to copy, because on Post My Party it's like this big, and so I have to go in and switch it all over. Okay, now I know that there's been a couple of people asking me if I was going to put it on Microsoft Word or Evernote. And I don't know. I might, if I find the time, that's just double the amount of time. To make an Evernote file with all this stuff is even a longer of a process than putting it in SendShare. So we might do that at some point. But right now, what the plan is to get it out quicker is I'm just going to run it in a party. Okay, so when I put the links, so you're going to be able to see in the pin post pretty soon, there's going to be, we've changed the host coaching outline too. The host coaching outline is changed and different, and it goes with the actual party now. Okay, now I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to show you kind of the outline and what the host coaching looks like. Okay, so not that one. Okay. All right, so this is an example of one of the posts. Now, some of these are going to be geared, or they're going to talk about the 30 people RSVPing, okay? You don't necessarily, if you're doing a group, you don't obviously have to have the RSVP going, okay? So there's going to be a couple of those. You can either take them out or you can change them to make sense to a group, okay? So you're going to have the options to do either one, okay? Here, so this is the first post of the outline, okay? There are 3 days of pre-posts, okay? So here's like the interactive catalog. Okay, I want one. Now, Erin, that is one of the directors that I work closely with, she's very good at graphics, and so she added all kinds of just stuff because she can't just leave it alone. She has to add stuff. So I will be sharing, I can share the Post My Party one pretty quick, but the SendShare one I'm still in the process of doing, and I can start running this Post My Party one to an actual, event or whatever. So that way there's 3 options. When we add consultants, you can either say, okay, here is a one pot meal template. You can either use SendShare, you can either use Post My Party, or you can click on this event right here and all the posts are right there. And you can just copy and paste them each day, okay? So they have 3 different options, and they can pick whatever one they want, okay? So the goal is, Casey's back. Did you get the puke cleaned up?
Yes, he gags himself at night, and he's done it like 3 times this week.
Oh, so he's not sick. He's just gagging.
Yeah, he gags himself. He gets mad because we won't come get him out of bed, and he throws up everywhere.
Oh gosh.
And throw up is my
get him up out of bed.
Yes, exactly.
Quick.
Yeah, I don't do throw up, so
fun times. Okay, so on this training, so the goal is when you guys click on the pin post, the host coaching outline is going to be there. The what to put in a host packet is going to be there. And then we're going to have different links. So we're starting out with this one pot meal one, but we want to make like a wine, cheese, and chocolate, a fajita margarita, a holiday one with all the new holiday products and how to do gifts. So when you ask your host, it's going to be a lot like what I do in my cooking shows. I get tons of bookings because I offer themes. If I'm at a wine, cheese, and chocolate tasting, I'll say to them, hey, if you guys had fun at this party, I also offer a Mexican margarita party, and those are so much fun. I know who is booking a party before I even get to checking them out, because they're like, oh, yes, that one's mine. I'm doing that one for sure. Okay. That's the goal with us getting bookings from our virtual parties too, is you can tell them, hey, this is an example of my one pot meal, but I also offer, a wine, cheese, and chocolate tasting show, and just to get their interest. And hopefully, instead of every month us going, where's the outline for next month? Where's the outline for next month? What's the outline for next month? You can say, oh, here's 5 of them that we can choose from, whatever the host wants. And then you don't have to feel like you have to change them up for every single show. If they book in close, it doesn't matter. Do it the next week and do a wine, cheese, and chocolate tasting for them. Okay. So I want to show you an example so you guys understand, because I know when I first thought about a theme show, I thought, how in the world do you get a week's worth of posts out of one theme? Okay. I'm going to show you. This is a fajita margarita one that one of my executive friends did. Now, we can't use this one exactly because she makes this specifically for her team, and it's awesome that she shared it with me just so I would have an idea. But I want to share with you what it looks like so you understand. Okay, so we got the header there. Now this is, she has the event details right there, interactive catalog page. I'm going to scroll down real quick to where the party actually starts. Hold on, bear with me. If you get sick, seasick, don't look at the screen. Okay, day 1, fiesta time. Okay, so you're going to see all the time, shopping link for the host. Okay, good morning, yummy recipes, fajitas, guacamole, nachos, margaritas. Okay, then she just has something funny. Okay, day 1, 11 a.m. Here is the Rush Hour Chicken Fajita recipe. Here's the deep cover baker that you cook the fajitas in. Okay, so day 1 is all about the deep cover baker. Okay, Rock Crock Dutch oven, there's some more fajitas. Slow cooker stand to cook them in. Here is some seasonings. Okay, there's a bread that you can make. Additional killer fajita bread. There's a dessert, the recipe for a dessert. Some more of the Rock Crock. Okay, so she has it where like here's the host post page 2. So she has it all combined together. Okay, so there's AM. Now we're talking about some peppers. Okay, here's how we pick bell peppers. Okay, tells you all about how to pick bell peppers. Here's how we slice bell peppers. Here's how we slice avocado. Garlic press. Okay, so now they're talking about all kinds of tools to make the fajitas and chop the noodles and the seasonings and the oils. Okay, how we can chop our chicken. Every day has a business opportunity post. Every day has a booking post. Okay, and then just something fun. Okay, so salad choppers, cheese grater. Okay, this is exactly how I do my cooking shows. Okay, today she's giving a bunch of salsa recipes with the manual food processor. Here's guacamole recipe. Okay, is this making sense?
Yes.
Here's margarita recipes. The tools to make the margaritas. Here's the quick stir pitcher. There's another business opportunity one. Okay, so, and then she goes through every day. So as you can see, when I go to my cooking show, okay, there's about 10 products at my show that I actually show. Okay, I have a $900 average cooking show. And I demonstrate with 9 products. Okay, I always bring the Rock Crock, the baker, the grill pan. Okay, I have higher priced there, I have medium priced, and I have lower priced. That's the same thing you're going to want to do in your virtual parties. Okay. Higher price, medium price, lower priced. Okay. You're going to want to share that information. I think too much. We are running 15 posts a day with all these different products, and it's not really relevant to much. Okay. It's just a bunch of different products that we're showing every day. Okay. So I think by having, like the way that we did our one pot meals, we have a day where we just talked about the deep cover baker. We have a day where we did the rock crock was our main thing. What we did is we looked through the recipe book at the one pot meals, like the chicken pot pie, and we saw, okay, this one's done the rock crock. We're going to pick the rock crock for this day. What are some of the tools in the recipe that go with the rock crock? Those are the ones we posted about for that day. Okay. And so there's 9 posts a day, starting at 8. We split it up at 8 o'clock, 8:01, 12 o'clock, 12:01, 5 o'clock, 5:01, 8, 8:01, 8:02. The reason we did that, okay, is because it spreads it out. They're not getting notifications every single hour, okay? Also, if we have people that work other jobs and they aren't able to use maybe Send, Share, Post My Party, they can post their first 2 posts before they leave for work. They can post over their lunch break. They can post at 5 o'clock when they get home. They can post before bed. Okay? And so they will have those 9 posts that they can do every day. Okay? It'll make it easier to do that way. So within the one pot, there's going to be 5 different recipes. Okay? There's going to be supporting big vessels that we're using along with smaller products. Okay? Now, in order to pull some more products in, what we did to show some of the new stuff, okay, is we did the Queen of Shoppers, where they have to go find in the new interactive catalog certain products, like the knives, like the new baking stuff. That's the stuff that they had to find in the catalog. Okay, so, and if you have some of the products, in the outline it says go live, or if you don't feel like going live, here's what you can type and put in there, okay? But if you can go live at the beginning of your party, okay, introduce yourself, show the host special. Look, here's what our host special is for this week. If you spend $75, you get this or this or this for free. If you don't have it, hold up the flyer and talk about the amazing stuff on the flyer, okay? Because that is better than just posting a flyer, okay? If, with the recruiting special, tell them, oh my gosh, this month is amazing because you get, you could get $200 shopping spree of our products if you join this month. You get an extra $200 in PC bucks if you join this month, okay? If they reach the $12.50, okay? So, you can hold, like last month, hold up the ice cream maker. If you join my team this month, you could earn this ice cream maker. If that's something that you're interested in, watch my party this week. Let me know at the end of the week. I would love to share more information with you on this. Okay? Go live at the end of the parties. We have 1 day left. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know what questions you might have. The more you make it personal, the better the party's going to be. Okay? And if you can't do that, videotape yourself and post it. And then post it in all your parties. Okay? What my goal is myself, if the theme of the day is chicken pot pie, by golly, they're going to see me making some chicken pot pie that night. Okay? Record it. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make chicken pot pie for my family. And I'm going to have my husband record it and say, hey, look, check out the chicken pot pie that I just made this evening. And then I'll just share that for that night that it's about the chicken pot pie. How cool would it be to be learning about the chicken pot pie and the recipe and the tools with it, and then you actually see someone. I'm not going to demo the whole, I'm not going to take a 45-minute and demo the whole entire thing, but I may do it towards the end and say, check this out. Here's the tools that I use to use it. Okay, look, I cooked this and this on top of the stove and I finished it off in the oven with baking the biscuits. Okay, that's going to get so much attention because they're actually going to be able to use that themselves in their kitchen. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, do you guys have any questions about any of this stuff?
I'm excited.
You're excited? Jean's excited.
Can't wait.
Good, Jean.
Very excited.
Kayla pulled me in close. Kayla, do you have a question?
Not.
You just went from far away to real close. I didn't know if you were getting ready to. Yeah, it's like, oh, she's coming in.
Yes. Not really a question. I just, Emma was kind of screaming when you were talking about it. So I wanted to point out when you were talking about us coming together and doing the new consultant training.
Mhm.
I just wanted to say, right now I've been doing a live at lunch once a week.
Which I love that.
And it's made,
I can see it on her page.
it's made a huge difference, guys. It just gives everyone a chance to, and every week it's like I get more people that join in and they rewatch it. So whatever we decide to do, I would suggest keeping it consistent. Like 1 week it's Wednesday in the evening, 1 week it's Wednesday at lunch, or a different day or whatever. But whatever, we need to pick that day and stick with it so that they always know what day it's on, no matter whether they're a brand new consultant or they're 60 days in. I just think it's nice because
at Wednesday they are going to get some sort of training if they would like.
yeah, they think of this question.
Will you explain to them your weekly lunch things that you've been doing?
I keep it short. I tell them exactly how much time it's going to take, 12:30 to 1 o'clock. When we first started, I did a poll on our page, and I asked for what they would want to talk about. So that way they felt like they were vested in it and it was something that interests them. And it was great for me because then I knew what was going to get them, excited. So for instance, all of them voted for tips on improving their I think I posted it as how to bring people to your business rather than scaring them away, like as in posting on your personal page kind of a thing. And so anyways, I knew what they were interested in. I spent 15 minutes of that 30 minutes kind of coaching them on that. And then I opened it up for questions. And it was great. And we've done it every Wednesday since. And if I'm 5 minutes late, I mean, they're there and they're waiting for me. They're like, where are you? So like I said, whatever day we pick or evening or whatever, I think as long as we pick a consistent day so that they know what to expect, we're not always going, well, what day is it on or what time? And again, we're making our lives easier by doing it together. Mm-hmm. That's less work for all of us if we can all agree to join in and do it together. And we all have strengths. So I might be able to teach them something that you wouldn't, and you might be able to teach them something that I didn't know anything about. So I think it's a great idea. And Melody, I appreciate you kind of trying to put all that together for us. So I'm all in. I hope you guys are interested too.
You are welcome, my dear. So any other questions? Anything at all?
On the new outlines,
yes.
How many days are they? So whenever I'm booking parties.
So you can tell them. Okay, guys, and I would encourage you, pick 2 days. Or, if you want to do them every single week, you can. But pick, 2 weeks is basically what you're going to need. So the way that this outline is, and this is again after picking everyone's brain, okay, what works best, and they're working with actually Pampered Chef to do it. They started on Thursday, and you guys have heard, I think Melody even said that she starts them on Thursday because that is the most, you heard her say, that is the most popular day that people get on Facebook is Thursday. Okay. So in order to get the participation going from the very beginning, they start on Thursday. You do pre-post Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The party starts on Sunday and it runs for 5 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, wrap up day Friday. Okay. So that's going to keep open your weekends basically too. Okay. Because pre-posts are just on the weekends. You're ending on a Friday. You have your time on the weekends with your family, okay? And so that's going to make it a lot easier as well. And that way with starting, on Thursday and ending with the wrap-up day on the Friday, that gives them 2 Friday paydays, okay? And so you can say, I'm starting my parties on this Thursday, and I'm starting my parties on this Thursday. Which day works best for you? Give them those 2 dates in a month. And so that way, and then you can give yourself a break in between, because if you guys are doing that Then those other 2 weeks, you can do cooking shows, you can do stuff with your teams. You're not just always running virtual parties. That's what I would recommend. And then also doing this way where we're posting this stuff spread out 8 and 12. Well, that gives you from 8 to 12 to not be on Facebook checking your parties. Okay. So you don't feel like if they're running all day long, so you have to be on there all day long. Okay. They're spread out so you don't feel like you're checking your phone all day long on these virtual parties. Because if you're on your phone all day long checking your virtual parties, you are not making enough money, okay? Because you're taking too much of your time, okay? So I think that'll be another good thing. And then their notifications aren't going to be blown up as well. Erin, in the most awesomeness self that she is, this child never sleeps. I didn't think I slept. She was up till 4 o'clock helping finish our outline. So, I appreciate her so much because I at 2 o'clock was like, peace out, I can't keep my eyes open, and she stayed up till 4 o'clock to finish it. So on that outline, okay, it's kind of, we're doing something a little bit different. We're offering these themed parties, okay? So it's almost like you guys can go out and get and share with excitement because you're doing something different, okay? She came up with an Evernote, and I'm going to share this too on our team page, and I'm going to start doing it tomorrow, okay? She shared an Evernote link for these one-pot meals, how to get bookings for them, okay? So let me see if she shared it in my, where's she at? Maybe there's Melody's videos I share with her. She may have texted it to me, but on it. So first, she did one-pot meals. She texted it to me. Okay, so first she says, okay, who loves the new one-pot party pack? This can be used for cooking parties and virtual parties. PC has given us a huge advantage this season to help people with real solutions to the age-old problem of not knowing what to cook. So do you remember that picture graphic that I shared? Which picture? Use a picture of your favorite one-pot meal or a collage like this. I'm highly suggesting you make your own. Do you remember that one I did? What is your favorite one-pot meal? And I shared all the pictures.
I remember.
You remember? Okay. So she I was going to message this to myself so I can show you guys. Maybe. It's way too stinking hard to explain this. Okay, so here it is. So she started. Oh, where did they go? I have way too many things open, by the way. Okay, so this thing. Remember me sharing this?
Oh, yes.
Now that you can see it, I was trying to describe it. Sorry. Okay, so if you haven't done this before, you could do this. Okay. I'm curious if you had to pick one recipe. Okay. So you can put, that's an option. Okay. To get it started. Okay. Or, once they comment, reply, or post something yummy, this is the one I would try too. Or I have the perfect, that's supposed to be meal idea for you, sent you a PM. Okay. Private message. This is what, if you do that one, then here's what you can do for the private message. For cooking parties, you can substitute whichever month you're trying to book. Okay. She gives you the wording, what to message them after they comment what their favorite one is. Okay. Or she says for virtual parties, you can substitute whichever month you're trying to book currently. Okay. So if you post this, okay, you know, I'm going to figure out some sort of one that I'm going to do tomorrow. I may just do something like, hey, I am coming out with a whole new theme party. We're trying, you know, who wants to be my guinea pig and get some amazing, you know, recipes for all your friends next month. You know,
Were we supposed to have seen this already, what you were just showing?
I just posted a picture of it like a week or so ago.
I didn't see it.
You did it. It was on my personal timeline. I just said, which one of these sounds the best to you?
Oh, I didn't see it.
So I may do it again and then actually personally message them this time. If they respond, say, hey, this is a great one, you know, share it, you know, you could share the recipe with them or whatever and say, you know, I'm coming up with a one pot meal, you know, this is something you'd be interested in, you know, booking with me. So is that the puker, Casey? He
knows how to get out of bed.
He is out of bed.
Can you say hi?
Somebody won.
Yep. That's exactly what I was just thinking. Okay. Any other questions? I know it's been a long day for many of you, but I felt like I just really want us to be on the same page with, you know, the new consultant training. And if you have someone that is in the Aspire to Be Director Bound training, we are going to do that on Tuesday so they know what to expect in this group. So yeah, if you guys don't have any questions.
Wait, did you say, sorry, I kind of missed a little part because we were trying to get out of the car and unloaded, but did you say that so what is happening with the Aspire thing? Like we are saying with us on Tuesday, you're saying with us, you mean literally just us, like our team? And did you say it's a Zoom call or a event or?
Zoom with those that are in the director bound, basically, that want to become directors.
Okay, and that's Tuesday at
8:30.
Okay.
Yep. And Shelly, did you see where I was explaining where the call training stuff was?
Are you talking about new consultants?
No, for the Aspire to Be.
No, I probably missed that. That was like the one. That's like the only part I missed. We were trying to get in and out of the car.
You can go back and watch it. Because I recorded it for that reason. So
I only have one person in it at this point, and she is it's Victoria, and she's so busy right now that I don't even know if she's gonna have time to. She ended up taking her family to Oklahoma City and working that JBF thing, and I don't know what day she's coming back. But I'll figure that out.
Yeah, I say if she wants to promote, then she'll make the time.
She'll promote one way or the other, whether she's on the Aspire call or not.
Well, it's good information for all of us, no matter what. So, because it's really good stuff. So, I think it'll be really good for those that are in it. So, yep. Any other questions? All righty then. Well, I will stop recording here and then I will down it. Bye, buddy.
Say bye-bye.
Stop your throwing up.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, ladies, for being on tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.